Hi everyone, welcome back to E-commerce Success by At360. Today we're going to review a local business website. They're selling sneakers in South California in multiple locations, but they have a website and they're trying to drive more sales online. We're going to review the website, respond to a few of their questions, and give them a few tips. And stay until the end of the video because I'm going to show you a tool which is going to be super helpful if you have a local business and you're trying to drive more traffic to your store or make more sales in your location, or even if you're just online but you have a product which is more likely to be purchased in a certain location, like an airport, a business center, a beach, or anything else. Stay until the end because you're going to like what you're going to see. If you like these videos, if you enjoy this content and you get value out of it, it would be super helpful for us if you subscribed to the channel. And please leave a comment below, tell us what you think, ask us what you want to see next in these videos. Like the video if it's helpful and enjoyable. All these actions help us grow the channel, make it more visible, and it means the word to us. This video is brought to you by At360. At360 is the easiest way to start advertising online in just one click. If you're interested in learning more, there is a link to get a demo in the description. Okay, let's jump into today's content. So I'm reviewing this post from Private Sneakers in the Review My Shopify subreddit. And they're saying their store is about 1 year old. They want to start selling more online through organic Google searches. As they currently have the majority of their traffic, 74%, coming from Instagram. Okay, interesting. So they're asking what they're doing right, wrong, different, boring. Okay, so let's have a look at the website. This is the website. So first of all, I love the video that you first see when you get on the website because this shows you very clearly that this is a physical brick and mortar store. Very often I see local businesses trying to get online. They're not really telling people, hey, we have a physical store. And that can make sense because they're trying to drive sales online, but the fact that you have a store is a super powerful sales argument because it shows you're an established business, that you most likely have some inventory, which means you're going to ship faster than if you had a purely dropship website. It shows you have a team, there's people, this increases trust. So there are a lot of reasons why you want to show that you have a physical store. I think that's great. The rest of the website is super clean, so you're selling sneakers and rare sneakers, interesting sneakers, and related products. So that's super cool. So I would like to see a bit more info on the homepage. I made several videos on that topic. You'll find a few links on the description of related videos. The first link will be the #1 flaw in e-commerce websites. And that's a review of a study from Baymard Institute, which says that most people don't tell enough on their homepage. And I think that's your case. You should definitely tell us a few more things about what your business about. Like, we understand looking at the video you're selling sneakers and the product, but you're not actually saying it anywhere on your homepage. It's not written anywhere we're selling sneakers, special sneakers that have a history or some kind of unique features to them. Tell us something that makes your business feel more personal. Like, this is from sneakers lovers to sneakers lover, even some little details like that. Our team is made of sneakers fans, people who are really passionate about sneakers. We only show you the best products. We try to have it before anyone else, or we try to have unique sneakers. Like, tell us how you differ from anyone else. It's super important. And maybe present your team, present your store in more details. I love the locations page where you're sharing your locations. I think it's a missed opportunity not to share more details like that on the homepage, especially since some people might skim through quickly the homepage. They might not watch the video entirely. They might not understand this is your store. If they don't watch the video entirely and they don't get right away, oh, this is their store, they have a new location, or they have a location at all, they might not even understand you have a local business. So I think you should definitely have a little something somewhere. It's not enough to put the locations link on the menu. Each of your page, each of your sections should be presented showcased on the homepage. Think of the homepage like the, like a first introduction with an excerpt to all of your different pages on your website, right? You need to promote all your pages on your homepage if you want people to go there. So you could have like a map, instead of showing only like each location map on the homepage, you could have maybe a more zoomed out map where you have, the South California, and you see the 4 pins. So you see right away, okay, there are more locations, at least even 5 or 6, right? Yeah, you have 6 locations. I see each one of them, and I can see right away if there's one close to me. So I think that would be super cool. And then a link to see more details on the locations page. But same thing for everything else. I think on the homepage you're lacking some details that you may have. For example, on the men's page, you have here a short description, which is cool. But you should definitely tell us more about your store, what your brand is about, what makes you different, what are your values, what's your mission, who's your team, how do you choose your team members. All these things are helpful to build trust, to build rapport, to build a relationship with the online viewer. Okay, so I think you can do a lot better job. This is not only going to help with building trust, it's also going to help with organic traffic, because you're mentioning in your post you want mainly organic Google searches. I made a video, so I will also link it in the description below. I made a video reviewing the 2022 guidelines from Google in terms of getting ranked on the search engine and how to appear more frequently and more highly in search results. And Google themselves tell website owners to put more text on their website. They're telling, okay, videos, images, all of that is great, and they're increasingly capable of understanding these, but text, words remain the number one factor that Google uses to understand what's a website about and rank it as a result. So if you're not saying anywhere on your website, we're selling unique sneakers, fantastic sneakers, great sneakers, rare sneakers, if someone types that on Google, they're not very likely to find your website. So my main advice would be add more content on your homepage and your collection pages, so that your website gets picked up more frequently by Google and served as a response. You should do that also on the product pages like you're doing on this one. So on this product, you have a very detailed description, which is great. But there's a lot of information about the model from Nike, but you should also tell a story around the theme. Like this one is unique because it's the Star Wars Boba Fett model. So tell us that, okay, you love the series, it's super fun, that you like the character, and wearing these sneakers make you feel like you're, in the desert fighting against enemies, and makes you feel like an important character in the Star Wars series, something like that, something that feels like fun, entertaining, that makes your product stands out. And not only, maybe some people are going to be more likely to buy because they like this story, they can visualize themselves wearing these shoes, they're more likely to actually buy them. But this content is also going to make your shoes stand out. If someone types on Google, I want to buy Star Wars sneakers, your product is going to come up if you have more content around Star Wars on the description, which you currently don't have in this one. Okay? In this product, for example, there's even no description at all. So I know it's a hassle, but you have to write like this one. This one is much better. You have to put a lot more content on your product pages as well if you want them to be picked up more frequently by Google. Okay, so especially since you're putting so much of the focus on organic Google searches. My next question is going to be, okay, why do you want so badly the new traffic to come from organic Google searches? And what's your marketing strategy? How do you advertise your website? Are you doing advertising at all? Are you against advertising? I'm surprised because with the percentage of the traffic coming from Instagram, it looks like you're not really taking advantage of all the other platforms like Google Ads, Google Shopping, Google Maps, and local, ads around, the Google My Business profile, maybe TikTok, maybe Pinterest, maybe other channels could be interesting, Facebook. So the fact that you're focused on one channel probably means you're doing a good job with Instagram and creating content, maybe promoting that content on Instagram, but you're missing out on a ton of sales from sneakers lovers in all these different channels, right? And there's only so many people interested in a certain topic on one channel. So if you want to grow, it's more efficient to find that same core audience of sneakers lovers, but on multiple platforms, because they won't overlap. So you'll find more sneakers lovers by talking to sneakers communities on Facebook than trying to extend and talk to more people on Instagram who may not be as much sneakers enthusiasts, right? So usually it's more efficient to focus on the core audience but on multiple channels than really try to grow to an audience which is less interested on one platform. I hope this makes sense. One last thing I wanted to show you, because maybe you tried doing some ads and it didn't work in the past. I wanted to show you a tool which we're editing, by the way, so full disclosure, I'm a founder and part of the team of Ad360, and I wanted to show you our tool, not only to you but to everybody who's doing a local business, because I think it could be super helpful. We have this new quick ads feature we released this week, which allows you to start advertising in just one click. I think it's never been that simple before. You just type your budget, you know, for example, 15, and you type a location, for example, Long Beach, California. Let's try and see if we can find that. California, Long Beach, so yeah, different cities. You have the California State University, Long Beach. So let's try that. So if you want to target young audiences, you know, university students, that could be a great ad you can do. And you can just click on create ads and you start ads in one click. And we're going to run ads all over the web, on news websites, on blogs, on small websites, big websites, any websites that talk about sneakers. We're going to try and find relevant context to talk about your products, and on mobile apps as well, and in that location. And let me show you one more thing. We have this feature. So the first thing I showed you, you just click on one button and you have all these ads starting and you don't have to do anything else. But if you want to dig a bit deeper for advanced users that want to do things a bit more customized and personalized, we also give you more advanced tools like this hyperlocal advertising. And here, so you have the map, you can choose where you want to advertise anywhere in the world. But let's try and focus on LA. So for example, I see you have a location on Long Beach, right? Let's have a look. Where's this location? So you have these private sneakers on Long Beach, right? So what you could do is you could try and say, okay, let's try and advertise around that shop, right? I think it's around here. So you could say, okay, let's try and advertise for my product in all the Long Beach area. And you can draw like a shape, something like that, for example, around the shop, right? You could do something like that and say, okay, I'm only going to advertise in this Long Beach area. Okay, this is just one example. Could be just around the beach or just around the shop, but you pretty much can do anything. And that's why I said in the beginning, if you have a product or a business which is really relevant to a specific area, like you're selling, you know, accessories for the beach, you can try and advertise just around the beach. If you're selling something for like a luggage or something, you can advertise around an airport. If you're selling business-to-business software, you can target downtown, you know, and the financial centers in the city or something like that. And you can, anyway, you can try and find which area is most interesting for your business and run ads only in this area. And if you focus that ad budget on this area, it's going to be hyper focused on these people, and they're going to see your ads super frequently when they're playing Candy Crush on their phone or another mobile game, when they're reading the news, when they're browsing the web. They're going to see your ad in this area, and you can run specific ads for each area around each shop, where you can say, oh, you're just like a few miles away from our shop, come and find our latest drop of unique sneakers, and that could be super interesting. That's just my opinion. Hope you liked it. Hope you learned a few things, and the few tips I gave you for SEO and getting more organic traffic is going to be helpful. I wish you a ton of success. Have a great day. Bye.